Hi everyone. I wanted to share this quick channeling clip with you because I feel like the topic is really relevant to a lot of people. In it, a client asks something along the lines of, how do I create healthy boundaries with someone who is going through a hard time that I don't feel able to easily cut cords with? So this can be the case in many situations, like when someone is unwell or someone is depressed or someone has some other issue in their life, and we have a sense or a feeling of guilt or hesitation before we end a relationship or take distance from a relationship or even just set some healthy boundaries because we feel like the person needs us or like it would be wrong to do so. Here's what Vagrein has to say about that.
You can easily have compassion and keep healthy boundaries. No one else has to respect your boundaries except for yourself. The only, again, boundary that one needs to set and maintain is the one with themselves. So, if your decision is final that you do not want to continue that relationship, in that you do not want to continue it in a physical or a romantic level, then it can be very easy for you to cut cords or to allow yourself to be direct with this person and say, this is not what I'm wanting. We have agreed, or did not even need to agree, but I have come to a conclusion, and I am very sorry for your life experiences at this time, and I'm here for you in as much as I can be energetically, but I will and evermore will put my own self before yours, because all I really have responsibility for is my own self. It is not because I am selfish, it is because it is the reality of existence. You did not create his heart condition. You did not create on your own whatever rifts led to you no longer wanting to be the relationship. So the guilt sensation that you're feeling is another one of your programmed or adopted modalities that no longer serves you. You do not need to feel guilty for anything. Everyone is creating their reality. He is in a position where he would like to continue a relationship with someone who does not want to continue a relationship with him. If anything, the ownership or the blame or the responsibility for the situation he finds himself in is his, because why would anyone ever want to be in a relationship with someone who does not want to be with them? There is a confusion on his part. You instead have quite dear clarity. And you are able to say, this relationship is not good for me. And if it is not good for me, it is not good for you. And it is an act of love to no longer be in that relationship. It is an act of compassion to no longer be in that relationship, because you have had the clarity to individuate that there is a compatibility issue, or that your time together has come to its natural conclusion, or that there were issues and situations in the relationship that were actually detrimental to you. In which case, you have made the correct decision to allow yourself to let go of that relationship in the hopes and the desire and the dream of moving on to a healthier state of being, a more expansive state of being. And that does not mean your soul contract is finished, because forevermore you will have had that moment that you had together and will have learned everything you have learned from each other and with each other. And so it is okay for you to say, this is where and how much I can interact with you, and the rest is no longer available. But you do not even need for him to respect that, because all you have to do is respect it yourself and sit with the emotions that arise as that occurs. And when the emotions arise, to accept them, thank them for the service that they have given you in the past, this emotion of guilt or the emotion of sorrow or the emotion of feeling like you are not a good person. Whatever it is that comes up for you, you may greet it and say, thank you so much for showing me the patterns or behaviors that are in my system that I am choosing to no longer interact with.
I want to thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoy these kinds of clips when I produce them for you, and I hope that you'll be tuning in. I have some really fun things coming up, and I hope that you join my newsletter, which is the first place you find out about most things, and where you can catch up with all things Vagrein, get coupons, find out about events. And so I would invite you to go over to my website at www.jpherman.com and sign up for my newsletter so we can always keep in touch. So much love to you.